Hey there, it's your local Fox and today's Dungeon Master FoxxyPhoenix. I wanted to record this intro to let you all know that this is the first Dungeons & Dragons campaign I have run as a Dungeon Master, and even then my experience with D&D is very little. Not only will this be the first time I am running a campaign, the story for the campaign is written entirely by me and incorporates a lot of emotion, character development, and real-world references. The players in this campaign will all be utilizing Twitch chat commands to do their roles, making for a chaotic RNG experience, and will be streamed live to twitch.tv/FoxxyPhoenix424. As the sessions and the story evolves, so too will these streams and videos as I figure out the best way to display the imaginations of the campaign to you, the viewer. This campaign will be different from any campaign you have seen before. Most dungeon masters go into their campaigns knowing what they're doing, and as you can probably tell as you watch and listen to the video, I am simply winging it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will respond as quickly as I can. In the meantime, please enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. I'm super
Okay.
excited about this campaign. I put a lot of heart and soul into writing it, and I
Well,
hope you guys enjoy it as much as I have. Um,
Heck yeah. I can't wait to
um,
find out what your guys' characters are as well. It'll be fun.
mine's a burger.
I
I'm just a
already
living
know
one.
that JC and System are going to enjoy each other's company,
Mm, and I'm just there.
as they are both
I'm
burbs.
already looking at
Oh
JC's on the
my god!
Really?
campaign.
Bird gang grasshopper!
Wait, what are you guys?
Birds.
I'm an owlin
Oh dear.
specifically.
I'm a air croca.
I think I will add a little bit more to the screen as we get into the story and y'all are introducing yourselves, and I'll put like names next to your guys' characters, and we'll kind of go from there. Ignore these
Yeah.
dragons, they don't exist. Most of this scene doesn't even kind of look like this, but I needed the starting tree, because I might as well. Um,
Hell yeah.
so let me make sure I haven't missed any chat, and then I will get into the story of our Foxes and Phoenixes campaign. So I have some ideas and concepts that I will keep to myself that are kind of in the background here.
Hmm.
So if people do end up asking like questions and rolling high enough about it and stuff like that, maybe I can delve a little bit into it. I can always refer back to it kind of thing. You awaken beneath a majestic tree, larger than any tree you have seen before, to the sounds of water flowing, birds chirping, and the leaves rustling in the wind. The temperature is warm, but with the light breeze hitting your skin, it feels like you've awoken in paradise. You notice the only things you have on you are the weapon you brought with you, the clothing you're wearing, a canteen filled with spring water, 50 feet of rope, and a pair of binoculars. And if we talked beforehand about things, I told you whether you had them or not. You take a look around you and notice there are others with you. All three of you roll for perception. So all three of you roll a d20 and remember that the system takes a few seconds before you can roll a second time.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab in real life dice.
I
Or
mean
should I
that
use online?
you need to use the Twitch chat for your rolls. That's the
Oh,
whole
I for
integration
I
of the system.
I thought you meant on D&D Beyond. I'm so stupid.
Nope. Nope. You are
All right,
good.
my
12.
mistake.
You can grab all the dice you want, but I still need your input.
And then it's what added perception roll.
Yep.
Yes, so this is a perception roll.
All right, so 9 in total.
Oh,
Everybody.
we see nothing.
I have a 12.
Oh, we see nothing. All right, hold up, hold up. So system, you have 12.
Yep.
Uh, I'm gonna trust you guys instead of looking at the character sheets because I'm lazy.
Hmm.
Everyone's with a 58. Uh-huh. JC, is that a is that a 3?
That's a 3. Yeah, it's a 3. And I don't have any like pluses, so it's just a 3.
Okay.
Dang.
My
Um,
total is a 9 because I got 7 plus 2.
okay, 12, 9, and 3. Um,
10 plus 2.
who got the 9 and the 3?
I got the 9.
I got the
JC.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes, no.
System, you notice several things as you look around the area, including a majestic tree, several berry bushes, a river flowing serenely, wildlife scurrying about, as well as the other players, who look just as clueless as you. Um, you approach the other beings nearby and introduce yourself. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello. My name is this. Um, who might you be?
And then
Um,
both JC and Narwhal rolled into this category. You look around and are in amazement at the world around you. You approach the other beings nearby and introduce yourself. So you don't notice nearly as much as System, but
Mm.
yeah.
yeah, he puts his like hand to his chest and goes, "I acute." That's the
Um,
exact way he says his name every time.
I just raise my hands in the air with my bird flying around me, and I say, "I am Drakovich. I am from the forest of Iktor."
Oh, very fun.
Well, I seem to be very lost. Do you happen to know where we are?
Not a clue.
No, I don't know.
Uh,
I know we're in a
like
forest.
like my head's just turning like round like on 180, like like owls do. Just like looking around, like, huh?
If you're a
No
character with a
idea.
backstory and want to share it, this is the time to do so. If your backstory is private, then you can keep it as such.
I have a backstory if anyone else wants to share before me.
You can
Or-
go
You can go
first
first.
if you
All
want.
right. So, Drakovich, before he is who he was originally a half-orc named Gerdak. He lived in the Mudlands with his clan named Iktor, and then their village had been rampaged by dragons. So Gerdak wanted to get powerful enough to fight the dragons. So he went to a witch, the witch gave him a liquid that would she said would make him stronger. And after he drank the liquid, he passed out, woke up in his room the next morning, and he was a dragonborn, which he didn't know yet. So when he stepped out of his house, his whole clan just drove him out of their village because he was a dragon. So since he was exiled from this clan that he had been with for many years, he didn't know what to do. So he just went into the forest and just worked with the spirits and everything. And a few years later, he found a bird that kind of helped him just harness his powers and like just relax him so he could actually focus.
Oh yeah. Would you like to go next?
Sure. Um, my character is this. Um, who once had a very nice, lovely life until a accident happened with his family, ending up with his family being lost and gone. In a panic, he made a deal with the devil, um, to bring back his family, but unfortunately signed a contract that he didn't realize ended up him not being able to see said family anymore.
Oof.
So now he's trying to find a way to somehow break that contract and still have his family alive.
Cool. Me name Exut, me protect forest with owls, me raised by birds, me no speak common good, me protect animals, me won't get stronger so me can stop people who take trees from forest.
I love it. I
Me
love it.
taught me taught self how to speak common, so me speak funny. Me no.
Me wish you took a little longer so I could write your name fucking faster. I was trying to do it as
Me
you go because I figured it'd be a lot easier than doing it
uh,
while I try to tell story.
I can expand upon
Um,
this. Me protect trees and me protect owls in my forest. Owls magic human take to make potion. Me no like. Me fight human. Hence sword, blood. Me like to protect them.
Okay.
Me raised by Albert. Albert gone. Me here now.
Okay.
May I ask what your guys' classes are?
Oh, me big strong barbarian.
Makes sense.
If you
Makes
couldn't tell
sense.
from the forest, I am a druid, and I have a
Mm.
bird companion.
Yes.
I am a monk.
It is also worth mentioning that Exit is 7 foot tall.
Hmm.
Quite
It is
buff.
well knowing that Zest is not that. Very much short. Very short.
Yeah. It
I-
is worth knowing that Axut looks like a unit, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone have this put on.
5'5" man here. Not that
Yeah.
tall.
I'm just however tall Dragonborn is, whatever the base Dragonborn. I don't know.
Also very tall.
Yes, I know it's not short.
Very
Around
tall.
6 feet tall.
Around 6 feet.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
like a foot above
Two
you.
tall people.
I'm surrounded by everyone who's taller than me and I'm supposed to be in the fight.
Uh, it works perfectly because you can hide physically behind your barbarian.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
I'm glad everyone's just tall.
any
uh,
the surroundings, anything you want to like look around, maybe
Um,
check out your surroundings a little bit better.
hmm.
See what's around you.
Can I
What's up?
can I look around for like any type of tracks or anything to see if to see how I might have gotten here?
Tracks. Let's see how I can incorporate.
Thinking maybe survival.
Okay, okay, I know how I can do this. Sure. Let's do a survivor check or survival check.
11. Wish that was better.
Okay, so you don't notice. You don't notice much in terms of, okay, so like where you guys are standing is you wake up underneath this like large tree. And so as you look around personally, you see like where you guys were like lying down and sleeping, you see like an indent in the grass from where your bodies were lying. You see like small like kind of like tracks, kind of like like animal paw print tracks or whatever that like lead to like the tree and like and then they walk to like your bodies or whatever kind of thing, maybe kind of thing, and then you don't see the tracks like leading anywhere else. So it looks like whatever was like near you like either in the tree or it dipped somehow, like so you just see kind of little bits of tracks going up to like the tree to where you guys were sleeping, and that's about it.
I would like to fly approximately 30 feet into the air and look around to see if I can spot anything at all that is major. Oh, we've got binoculars, right?
Yes.
I forgot I can fly.
I'd like to use the binoculars 30 foot in the air to see if I can see anything in the near vicinity.
Okay, so you first of all you look up and you notice that there are heavy trees around you. So if you were to try to fly like straight up, you would probably scratch yourself on the way up. I don't know if you'd be able to break through the canopy of trees very easily. Um,
Hmm.
but like as you notice like your kind of area, like you notice you're in kind of like a paradise. Kind of sits around you from what you can see, like it's kind of like the area you're currently in is more open in terms of like width and stuff like that. The big tree next to you is the only tree within like 50 feet in every direction, so it makes kind of like a circle, but beyond that is just like a forest of trees in every direction, and it looks kind of dark on that side. So that's what you're kind of working with here.
Do any of you recognize this forest?
Can I roll a perception to see if I recognize it? Because since I was walking through a lot of forests.
Sure, go for it.
All right. Plus
Me
I'm
no, actually. doesn't
pretty
work.
sure I don't recognize this forest.
2.
I know
17
actually
total.
doesn't.
All right. So you don't recognize the forest, but you recognize the tree. The tree looks very interesting. And actually, while you're looking at the tree, upon closer inspection, you find a note sticking out of the tree. And you pocket the note. Um, this was hopefully supposed to happen before y'all meet each other, because then it would have led into this conversation. So you find a note, and then do you let your friends know about it, or do you want do you want to read the note yourself first, or what's going on?
I'll read it first, and then I'll see what I want to do with it.
Damn, selfish. God damn.
If it's something that's like gonna reveal
Just say if you
something
woke up-
like personal thing.
All right,
If you woke
so
up in the tree next to her,
Listen,
like
if it's
two
not bad,
big
I'll just
people.
say it. But
so Narwhal reads this to himself first, but it is addressed to everybody.
yeah.
The note reads as follows. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it too, and I will post it in the channel. Once Narwhal decides to share it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mhm.
Let me get that set up.
We're gonna be at the last like boss fight. He's like, oh wait, by the way, that note that we've
Yeah,
seen in
it's
the
like,
beginning.
hey guys, remember that note? Yeah, it warned us about this, and it gave us a tip. But I just forgot about it. We're fine though, right?
The note
He's
reads as
leading out.
follows. My fellow adventurers, if you have found this note, I have a quest for you, but we must speak in person. Come find me in Phoenix Hollow. It is located down where the river meets its end, and the oceans wave hello. FP. And then there's a cute little paw print.
Huh.
Which
All right, so
I am proud of and excited about. I think it's cute. I told Ever about it beforehand. I was gushing about it
Thank
to her. Yeah.
nice. Yeah. I'll tell him about it then. Yeah.
Okay, so
Listen,
y'all.
I just if it was like something that was gonna be like devastating, and if other people knew, it would have been like.
I have your family.
Yeah, it's like I have your family at this location, and if you do not give us this amount of money,
I have no money. Wait.
Mhm.
like wait a minute, how do I?
How do we roll so bad for perception that we couldn't see a note on a tree?
Yeah, for none of you even
Yeah.
asked about the tree. JC's first idea was the fucking fly.
JC was like, all right, I'm out, peace.
I mentioned the tree like 3 times, and they're like, wonder what's above us.
Look, I knew the tree was important, but it's good to get you surrounded. There could have been dragons.
I was
Yeah,
in the thought
okay.
of my character. I don't think my thought is, would I look at a tree first, or would I look at the floor to see if there's any tracks? Because I have no clue how I got here.
That is fair.
Exactly.
So y'all see the note. What do you guys want to do?
I'm up for heading down there.
We saw the river, right? So we know where we're heading.
Yeah, I saw the river.
All right, so
Yeah.
you know where we're heading.
Okay, so
Yeah, after being told that, I'll be like, oh, I know the way. Follow me, and I'll head to the river and follow down the stream.
okay, so you're going downstream.
Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I,
'Cause
I
I
would like
assume-
to fly just like 5 feet off the
I'll
ground,
just-
so I
I'll
can
follow.
be silent. I don't want to crunch any sticks.
All right, so JC is flying a few feet above the ground, staying
Yes.
quiet.
Yes, because
System is
I guess I could do the same. Only because it's faster. Only
you
because
wouldn't
of that.
you wouldn't be as quiet because Alan's flight is silent.
Yeah.
so
But I'm
system
faster
is also
flying.
slightly
Yeah,
flying.
yeah.
And I'm here on the ground.
All
I
right,
can
and
yeah,
what is the walking order?
I
I rec-
probably would be in the front because I know the way.
Do you
Oh,
know
yeah,
the
that-
way?
that
Probably.
too. And then it would
Do you know-
probably be me.
I'll be in the back. Then,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's dark though, I do have a light quote unquote. I have like a magical light.
That would be helpful. I don't think I have
Yeah.
dark vision.
I do
I
have
don't have
dark vision, so
dark
it's not a
vision.
problem.
Yeah, I have what is it called? It's called Produce Flame. It's essentially just a
Oh, yeah.
torch that doesn't hurt
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll cast a Produce Flame and just hold it and just walk.
Okay. So, is the flame visible by everybody?
Yeah, it just says a flickering flame appears in your hand, so I'm assuming it's just there, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So
I don't know how long 10 minutes is in this fucking shit.
It's as long as you
Um,
wanted it to be.
Sure.
yeah,
Okay, so as you and your newfound friends follow the river's flow through the forest, the path becomes thick with dense shrubs and overgrown vines, making it hard to traverse. The once lit sky now appears dim and overshadowed by clouds and tree brush. You feel a presence watching over you. Roll for perception.
Hmm.
all right.
Well, this time I have to
So,
have good perception.
everybody, when you guys roll, do your roll and then write down the final number, including whatever your additions are, so I can visually see it and I don't have to ask a million questions, if that's okay.
Oh, like after we get our number, send another number in chat. That's the total thing.
Yeah, so do your roll
Okay.
and then add your number and send what your
Oh no.
Oh God.
Yes! I get to use one of my D1 roll things!
Damn,
Oh my
Normally-
god!
Yes!
Of course I get a nat one. Oh
No,
my
no, no,
gosh.
look. We both got
Oh
nat
my
ones.
god.
Oh my.
System's gonna be the only one who actually sees anything.
Oh, this is so
I see
great.
it like a monster, and JC and I will be like, "What?" And you just get hit in the head.
That's like a stick square in the face.
You got
Yeah.
dirt in your eyes. One can't see because they got dirt in the eyes. The other one can't see because there's wings in their face.
Alright, so I am going to do the lower numbers first because Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've got 2 nat ones.
So in walking order, we have JC first, and I'm trying to think of how I want to do.
I was in second place, right?
Yeah, but you
'Cause Zest-
system
Zest
didn't
was
get a
quicker.
1, so y'all have a little different bit of consequences here.
Yeah.
Wait, Nara, you don't have anything for your rolls, do you?
I have a +2.
Okay, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
how I want to deal with
JC
this
It
now.
became a 3, but it's a nat 1.
I know how I want to
JC
deal with this now.
JC just has one.
Yeah.
Alright, so JC, you
Aaron.
are not
Yes.
paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
While walking down the path, you are glancing around with your arms on your head. You're at least smart enough to be like kind of floating, but you're not paying attention. And I can't really have you do what happens to Narwhal because you're not
Oh
walking.
God. Oh God.
So you just don't notice like a bunch of vines that kind of grab you, and they have thorns on them. So you kind of
Oh.
you just kind of wander right into a thorny vine trap, and roll 1d6.
Oh, great. At least it's the barbarian
Could
getting
I-
hit by the... Hey!
Okay, that's good. That's good. You only take 1 damage. Must not have been a deep throw.
nothing.
Throw? Deep thorn. But
My feathers protected me a
roll roll a d20 to find out if you scream.
What the fuck? This gotta be broken.
What?
That's 3 nat ones in a row. Do you know how statistically unlikely that is? I'm
Wait,
calling
3?
bullshit.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's 3
Oh
ones
my
in a row.
God. JC, I'm so sorry for you.
I'm calling bullshit, bro. Okay, I guess that's great.
You yell at the top of your lungs, and birds fly away from the trees that they were once perched on. You somehow fall further into the vines, and they begin lifting you up, and And then finally they drop you and you land on your ass. Roll another 1d6 for damage.
Oh, great.
So you have taken 7
my-
damage in total by having
much
the
health do you
worst
have?
fucking rolls in your life.
Like JC gets nat
I
one,
just want to
nat one,
say
and then
that
the
kills
highest
me.
number.
Does it kill
I'm just
you?
gonna say that kills a lot of main level 1 characters. Not
That
me.
would
That would
almost
kill
kill
most.
me.
That would kill most level 1 people.
It would kill a level 1 wizard probably.
Don't fucking
Yeah.
roll a 1. How about that?
That would almost kill me.
Yeah, as a barbarian, I still have 8 HP left.
Um
Jesus Christ.
That was only about half of my health, you know.
Only.
That would be
tell you
most
what,
of my
tell you
health.
what,
I would be
tell you
at
what.
1.
How about this? How about this? Since you're a barbarian, you have tougher skin than most. You only take 3 damage instead of the 7.
I'll take that.
I will be fair since the universe has been not kind to your rolls.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, it was like 1,
Right off the
and then a
bat.
1.
Yeah.
I need.
That's gotta be the most cursed start I've ever had to a D&D campaign.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah, you're doing
open
fine.
character sheets, so give me 1 second here so I can try to stay on top of everything. Which, by the way, might I add, all 3 of you use different character sheets.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah, one of them has a fill in the blank. Uh, Another one has a fill in the blank, but it's set up differently from the first one. And
Oh.
then the other one is just a completely different character sheet. However, it's the most organized character sheet.
Which one's the
Oh.
most organized? I want to know.
100% system.
Fair enough.
I used an app, a
Yeah,
desktop
that's
app
fair.
to use it.
Not only is it organized and looks great, he had all his shit filled in first day. The ideals, personality traits, all of that stuff, the background story. I reached out and he sent me some extra stuff about the backstory. It was great.
Look, I've done a lot of campaigns. You just get used to this.
Not to call everybody else out or anything.
Well, to be
No.
fair, I just because I use a mobile to actually create my sheets most of the time.
No, I know
I just used
everybody's.
D&D Beyond, and it was being stupid. Like,
D&D Beyond
it
is
showed
easy.
every single spell I could learn, not, hey, these are the spells that you know how to cast. It's like, it was so annoying.
Um,
I don't use D&D Beyond because it doesn't, unless you pay, it doesn't have all the races and stuff that you can use.
speaking.
Yeah. I mean, it had what I wanted, so I used it.
Speaking of
Anyway.
so annoying,
Yes.
while Narwhal was walking down the path, he was busy laughing at Axoot who had gotten stuck in the vines and didn't
Mhm.
realize there was a bear trap. So he stepped in a bear trap and takes 1d6
What?
damage. You rolled a 1.
Alright.
Can I not?
Oh no, I know.
warn Is there no way I can warn these guys of being stupid?
It's not the end of the world.
1. Okay, cool. That works out. And
That's
then
right.
roll a d20 to find out if you scream.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Let me just edit my thing. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. D20?
Yee.
I got a 3. I don't know what I add, but
You don't add anything. You scream loudly
Alright,
in
then.
pain and hear an animal scurry away. And that was that.
Hmm.
You don't step in you don't fall into another bear trap like JC did.
Fuck you.
Fuck me, you're the one who rolled the 1. Alright, and then we have system. What did you roll again?
13.
13.
Yep.
While looking around, you notice various traps scattered around the ground, some of which are covered by nearby brush. Had your teammates not fucking both rolled 1s, you would have alerted them of the traps. However, it was funnier because they rolled 1s.
Mhm.
I imagine like as I'm noticing these, I'm like, hey guys, and then I just hear them fucking scream in
yes,
pain.
yes. While you're saying, "Hey guys," you hear a rustling in the nearby bushes. What do you do?
um, I would like to hold out my quarterstaff and just kind of like
I'm gonna
poke
do the
at
same
it,
thing.
and
Do
just
we
kind
do
of
we
like
all
poke
notice
at
this,
it.
or just
I'm just gonna get mine ready, like to cast a spell.
Only
in
system
case something-
notices it. You guys are dealing with your traps.
Oh,
This is at the same time
I
that
was
you rolled
gonna
for
s- okay.
perception. It wasn't really a
Yeah,
perception check. It's more or less like y'all didn't say ahead of time like, "Hey, I'm looking for traps while I'm doing this." So here's some traps.
Yeah.
To kind of set a little bit of the tone, I guess.
Okay.
I don't want to kill you guys in these traps. I would hope you
From
guys would roll
here.
higher.
Kill you
Um,
almost
I mean,
kills
I'm
JC.
pretty sure from here on out, these two
you
are
guys will
definitely
learn your
going to be looking
lesson.
for
Yeah,
traps.
hopefully.
Yeah.
just scarred actually for life?
I don't need to look for traps. I'm fine. I
Fine.
understand them. No. I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of walk over to the bush and kind of poke it with my my quarterstaff.
That's what you do?
Yeah, just kind of poke at the bush.
Okay, whatever is in the bush, kind of grabs the staff and kind of bops you in the face for like a surprise attack. So roll for initiative.
Okay, of course.
The other option to let you guys know, if a player attacked the bushes, they would have gotten a surprise attack.
Oh.
I'm not. I was thinking it was an animal. of some
That's
sort.
fair. That is fair. That's fair thought.
Yeah.
Sean, why are you rolling?
Sean's now magically in the game.
Okay.
Are
Sean,
we all rolling initiative or just
Dude,
system?
Sean was in the bushes.
all three of you roll initiative.
Wait, now?
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
I'm glad
What?
I can't critically fail on an initiative.
I feel like I
Alright,
need paper.
Let me.
So that's an 8.
Oh wait, let me actually say 5.
I'll write it there.
Yes, please write down your
I love
things.
how I love how it didn't work for me. Wow. Okay.
Bro, what the
I
fuck
went
is
from
this
now
dice?
to net 20.
Damn. Look at you.
Nahul gets to go first, I guess.
You recovered from that trap quick.
I'm like, yeah, nope, I don't like trap. Anyways, I'm ready to fight. Okay.
Just a quick question: would they still be in said traps? Just at the start, or do they just like quickly like unclamp it or stand
my
back up?
My trap just ended with me like sat on my ass.
I'd say
So,
I'd say while you're poking into that, they are like in the process of undoing their traps.
Got it.
Okay.
Cause I think that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just fucking winging it here. Alright, I have a question for any experienced people here.
So
Is 3 goblin hunters too many?
Goblin hunters. I'm gonna have to Google goblin hunters.
They're just goblins. They're
Oh.
just goblins.
Could we, as a group of 3, take down 3 goblins? I don't think goblins have that much health.
I want to clarify that I rolled every health. And for goblins, for example, it's 2d6.
I think
They're
we
not
should
all good rolls.
I think we should
But-
probably be able to take them down.
It's
I want to ask you guys ahead of time. If not, I will make it 2.
It's also the case of like both of you guys to provide a bit of damage already.
I mean, I
Yep,
took
I reckon
one
we can do
damage.
it.
I didn't
Narwhal
take that
took
much.
1, JC took 3.
Yeah.
My answer is probably. Unless something goes catastrophically wrong and we roll another couple of nat ones, we should probably be alright.
We should probably be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never say never, but. we'll
Okay. We'll see.
see.
Worst case scenario, we can just like scare the last one off somehow.
Worst case, we wake up back in the tree, you know? This is all great.
and then we know the traps are there this time.
Yeah.
So, quick question: do we start with a bit of water?
You start with a canteen full of spring water.
Okay, cool. That's important for one of my things.
And food, right?
You start with a canteen full of spring water. There is wildlife around you,
Okay. Good thing I have survival.
and there are like things like berries and stuff. Right.
Okay.
So initiative, we have JC with a 7. No,
Yeah.
JC with an 8.
JC with 8. Yep.
Yes.
JC 8, System 5, now roll 21.
Only a nat 20. Don't worry about it.
I'm glad I got the nat 1 out with the
Yeah.
initiative.
I'm telling you,
Instead of
the
it
Twitch
being
dice
like
is
an important
terrifying.
role, you know, like
Instead of,
walking into a bear trap.
Yeah. Turns out I'm really perceptive on these things.
Yeah.
Turns out my guy that lived in a forest his whole life is really stupid.
Apparently not used to walking into a trap.
Well, you know, I'm not used to this forest. Clearly my forest doesn't have as many vines, you know what I mean? I'm not used to having to look when I'm going.
Yeah. I'm used to vines. I just somehow didn't notice them.
You're
I
just
don't
not
know.
used to
Didn't know.
bear traps.
Yeah.
No, it's like I love the forest and everything, but it's like bear traps are a new thing to me. I don't know what they are. So I'm just like, why did this hurt me?
my my character's just paranoid. That's the only thing I got.
Paranoid
It's just
24/7.
24/7. Haunted one background has to be paranoid. So I'm guessing you don't have high. You don't have a high intelligence, do you? Just
Who?
Me?
yeah.
I have oh no.
I have a
No, no,
19.
19.
I'm smart when
say-
I walk into bear traps.
I'm terrible, like voices to names. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
JC, how high is your intelligence?
-2.
See if I
Also
like
known
it.
as 7. I'm very stupid. Very,
Oh my.
very stupid. I was raised by an owl bear. We're not raised to be chess masters, you know what I mean?
I'm glad my lowest stats are just 10s.
Yeah, I mean,
I have no negatives, fortunately.
Yeah, fuck
My
you.
lowest is a 12. I also,
What-
for some reason, I
what-
gave myself 19, a 19 for strength. My
Oh, that's
brain
fun.
was like, I must fight melee, I guess. I don't know.
Shillelagh.
I mean, granted, oh wait, no. I was gonna say when I turn into animals it works, but I think I get that the animal strengths.
You get their strengths. And
Yeah. I mean, if I get into melee combat, I'll be okay. So
Stuff.
You're
Yeah,
just this
apparently.
really buff druid.
it's like, yes, I cast spells. I also work out at the gym.
Yeah, no, I have
I mean,
eight.
I will say
I
though,
have
it does kind of fit with my story. Like I was a half orc, so I was like,
yeah.
like beefy.
What
I
do you
have
mean
an
the
18
Pokemon
max.
already escaped? I did it before it fucking was caught. What do you mean?
You got the Pokemon. Congratulations, it escaped.
Also, I am caught up. So here's what happens here. The goblin. So the goblin like grabs system staff. Um, and before the goblin can like do anything, a narwhal gets to attack
Okay,
because he reacted too quickly for the goblin to do anything.
I am speed.
Hey Josh, how's
So
it going, homie? Thanks for the pet.
I'm gonna
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife into there. So its requirements are a drop of water or a piece of ice. I have the little canteen, so I can just use that for the drop of water.
Okay,
We're also standing next to a river.
true.
That too. It says I make a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. Ice knife.
Magic system is the.
Wait, so there's 2 goblins, right?
Yes, you're attacking the
so-
one that is currently made itself known to system. And I can't tell you where the other one is.
Okay. System, wait, let me think about System, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is really fucking good. I am a monk. I should have pretty
Okay.
good.
System's
Then
fast
I'm
as
gonna-
fuck,
I'm
boy.
gonna- Ice knife the goblin. Hopefully I don't hit system.
I hope you don't.
I
That'd
really
be
hope I don't.
I'd be impressed.
Yeah, alright. So, make a ranged spell attack, so it's whatever plus 4. So roll d20 plus 4. 20. 19 plus 4 is 23.
Okay, so that definitely hits.
Yeah. So, then I roll a d10, and it takes that much piercing damage. Takes 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the thing will explode in a 5-foot radius. So each creature within that radius must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yeah, I should be able to avoid that.
Yeah.
So, what do I need to roll? A d20 for dexterity?
Yeah, it's just whatever the goblin's dexterity is. If it, I don't know what it means by, like, I don't know what succeeds and what fails, but.
You should have a
You
saving
should have a
throw.
spell save DC somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay, let me get that. Oh god, where is it? Spells.
What's the spell save DC?
Okay, I'm just gonna look at my paper version. It has it on there. 12.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
So
everyone's passing.
Yeah.
on a pass, is it half damage or is it just no damage?
On a pass, I think it's just on a pass you don't take any damage.
I would double
Okay.
check.
Yeah, I'll check the spell.
So it says, I think it just says, then the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take the damage. So yeah,
Okay.
if you succeed, you just don't take damage.
Yeah, you don't take damage then. Yeah.
Okay.
Did the goblin succeed or fail?
The goblin got a fucking 19.
Oh gosh!
I got a 14.
Alright.
So I passed.
So, what happens is your ice basically pierces the hand that goes to punch system as like the sucker punch, and his hand kind of like he's in like such immense pain that he feels like he's gonna like pass out, but his buddy that's kind of chilling next to him kind of like props him up and is like speaking in goblin if anybody speaks goblin, and he says you'll
Actually,
pay for this.
I don't
And
speak Goblin.
yeah, so the weakened goblin uh kind of screams like in angrily, and he doesn't like the attack that just happened to him. So he kind of he grabs his short bow and takes a shot at Narwhal.
Alright.
So let me 17.
I am an armor class 12.
So
So
that
that hits.
hits, and that will do.
Yep.
6 damage.
Alright. Damage. I am at 3 health.
Oh
Damn.
no.
Oh, this is going great.
All right, so we'll make there only be 2 goblins instead of 3, because I don't want it to be too super hard. All right. That's okay. The third goblin never made himself known.
Third goblin never existed.
So the the other goblin is intimidated by Axhoot's height, so he takes the shot with his short bow. With 15?
Motherfucker. it's, it's not even been my turn yet, so I'm not raging yet. Motherfucker.
How do you guys have so low AC?
I have
I'm not
14
rude.
AC.
I'm like covered in like robes. I'm
No,
not gonna have a high AC.
I understand you. How does a barbarian have such low AC?
Barbarians
That
don't meant to
is
have
true.
high AC. They have high damage. Big difference.
I have a
Barbarians,
16.
barbarians don't mind getting hit with a hell sponge, but not a shield. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
What
So
up,
that's 4
Sean?
damage, correct?
It it would be 6 damage.
6. Okay. Yay. I'm down to 6 HP before I've even had my turn. Let's go.
It should be your turn now.
Nice
JC,
shot.
it's your turn. JC angry.
Woo! Yeah, I'm real fucking angry. So Axoot's about to rage. So you hear like, you see Axoot like he gets hit by like this like by the arrow from the, it was a bow, right? Or was it a crossbow?
It was a bow.
Yeah, so it gets hit by the arrow and it just looks dead at this goblin and just like screams at the top of like his owl lungs. And then so I'm officially raiding, just to make it clear. So that's a bonus action. Get that done. And then I'm gonna go towards this goblin and I'm gonna swing my big sword at him.
I can swing my sword.
Yeah. So it'll be whatever this is +4.
You guys are not having a good day.
I'm having a fine day. I hit something with ice.
But I'm saying, like, in terms of just like damage, you're just getting hit constantly.
Oh,
Okay.
JC, you got
So
a
that is
5.
that is a 9, but I'm assuming that still misses.
That does
There,
miss.
AC. Yeah, so I just swing the sword and it misses this fucking thing. I'm fucking upset.
Doesn't raging as a barbarian also give you like a plus to your attacks?
It doesn't give you a plus to attacks to hit. It gives you a plus to your attacks when damaged.
Okay.
Had I hit the thing, I would have done 2d6 +4 damage.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's how that works. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So system.
System.
I'm going to just like the one that has the. I'm assuming that just let go because of pain. I'm going to take my quarterstaff and just like swing it and bonk it on his head.
Bong. just bung on the head.
Yeah. There's an 11 hit.
It doesn't, but I feel bad for you guys. So since the goblin is literally like within, he was within him punching you distance. I'm going to say that it doesn't miss, and there was no way for you to miss that.
I get it.
And I'm gonna give y'all a fucking break, cause Jesus fucking Christ. So since you couldn't miss, you hit him, and he just didn't have the will in him anymore.
5.
He just kind of falls over dead.
Yep. He takes 5 damage.
That's 1 dead.
1 down.
1 to go.
1 to go. 1 to go that we haven't done any damage to yet.
Correct.
Fine, I can spit on it. I can. I literally
Oh my
can just, like,
god.
acid spit.
Anything else on my turn? That's a question. I don't think I have no. I don't get an extra attack until later on. Unfortunate.
Level 5 is when it gets good.
Oh. Actually, I can make another attack.
Can you?
I will make an unarmed attack towards the other one
Oh yeah.
because I can do that.
Monk.
Now that one does not hit.
That one doesn't hit.
That went very well.
There's a 6 hit.
The The goblin
okay,
thinks
it's
you're
okay.
going for a high five and high fives you instead.
I would be most likely presuming to kick it. But yeah.
Well,
So,
he
so
thinks
high
you're
fives
tap.
your foot.
He thinks you're tap dancing and high fives your foot with his foot. Narwhal, it is on you.
All right, I'm gonna cast. So I can cast cantrips too. Let me check which ones I have. My other one is a damage one. Poison spray. Wait. How far away? How far away are they? Is the one goblin?
Um, guess I really didn't define it. He's next to System, so however far away System was to you, when you were trapped, JC was between y'all, right? So maybe
Yeah,
like
I'm.
6 feet,
I.
7 feet away from
Oh,
you.
okay, then this is
Yeah.
fine. Okay, so I'm gonna cast poison spray. It has a range of 10 feet. It's just instantaneous. So I extend my hand toward a creature I can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from my palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Quick question.
What?
Isn't that attack a cone?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Because I believe what happens is you spray it and it hits everything in that area.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like it's gonna hit System as
Wait.
well as the goblin.
Yeah, it might also.
Okay, wait. Then it
Because the
might just be
goblin
better
and
to do
System
breath. Wait.
are within like 3 feet of each other.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hit
Oh.
3 people in this attack. That's what I'm saying.
Huh. Wait, I gotta check though then. Is my breath weapon a cone? Because there's some that are cone and some that
Your
aren't.
breath weapon is definitely a cone.
Yes.
Okay.
Doing amazing. About to load up Overwatch 2 to train because I'm doing a 1v1 with another streamer to see who's good at it. Oh, fuck yeah. Hopefully
Then
that goes
I
well,
might
bud.
just do another ice knife, and then after I might want to do a quick rest to get my spell slots back. Because I know system can dodge it, right?
I can. Do you have any like cantrips that do attacks? You
Well,
can
my
also
two
do-
cantrips are produce flame and poison spray.
Okay, so I've just checked poison spray on the D&D Beyond book and stuff. There is a very similar spell which is a cone. Poison spray is not a cone. It's not a cone and
Oh,
can only hit one enemy at a time.
oh, what
Th-
is a cone then? Which one is a cone? Just so I
Uh,
know, like.
It'll be a level 1 spell, so
Oh,
not
okay.
a problem for now.
Well, then I'll
that-
just do poison spray.
Yeah.
Yay!
that
a
is very deceptive.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's like poison spray, not a cone.
Hit one person.
Yeah, it's also so like if you try to cast a cantrip when there was 2 enemies at a time, you can only hit one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
so what
Yeah.
needs to be done for this?
It's Constitution 12 saving throw. So you just need to get higher than a 12 to survive.
Ooh.
Oh, but I add my +0. So now I roll a d12.
I roll d12 for damage.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
7 damage.
Damn.
So the spray, like the goblin's like, smells sweet, and then he's just fucking dead. He drops to the ground.
It's like,
That
oh, this
goblin
smells
is
nice.
fucked.
Bronze.
Honestly
Right.
speaking, we should be able to take down 3. It's just we rolled poorly.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had my next turn and I hit, I would have been fine. And if there was a third one that hit me, unless they hit for 12 damage, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I made even though I rolled for HP, I gave him the minimum. Cause originally it was 7, 9, and 10 HP for all 3.
That
Um,
encounter was a lot scarier until it was over.
Yeah.
but
I
yeah.
was chilling. I was vibing.
Yeah. So I kind of like if we do a long rest, does that heal us? Pretty sure it does.
Yes. It should.
Okay, I'm at 3 health and I'm missing 1 spell slot. So
Cool.
maybe we could. We're all missing health.
Y'all don't
We
want to
should get
check.
to where we're going and then long
Yeah,
rest.
we're
If you're
Y'all
all
don't-
interested.
missing health.
Y'all
I
don't
know. That's what
wanna
I said. I said we're all missing health.
check
yeah,
the
yeah,
bodies.
yeah. All of them. I can I think I'm gonna check the bodies to see if they have like any notes or anything like that.
I think that's a good idea. So System, the smart one of the group, um,
True.
decides to loot the bodies, and among that finds 2 health potions that heal 1d6 damage apiece. Figure out which one of y'all get them. 10 wild
Um,
berries, each wild berry healing 1 HP per berry. Figure that out as well. 9 arrows, and there was supposed to be 3 goblin hunters. Other goblin hunter fucking fought a bear or some shit. So the bros or whatever, they have an extra bow. So there's 3 bows. So that y'all don't feel left out.
yeah. The third one was the third one was
He was
bit
taking a leak, and the bear was looking for food. So
Yeah.
it's a
He
big
was a
owl
bit
Bear is
bear
like
looking
he,
fuck.
dumb.
the third one's a bit dumb. He also stepped into a trap.
Yeah, exactly. It was a bear trap, but the owl bear was the one that set it.
Yeah.
So figure out between like the 10
Um,
berries and the 2 health potions. Y'all probably want to. You guys can take your rest if you want to. It seems like an interesting point in the story to take a rest, but I understand how vicious I've been. But let me know.
I don't think we've been
Um,
vicious. It's just like the game has been vicious to us.
Yeah.
Our
Do
rolls
we
have been
know?
vicious.
Do we know how
I
far
would have
away
one-shot
the
any of those.
thing is? The Phoenix Hollow.
All you know is that you're following the river downstream, and everything around you, it's like a really thick brush forest to where you can't really see much. Like you have good vision, and your good vision tells you that you can't see much.
Okay.
You also like as you're like trying to peer through the forest, you see like there's kind of like a dark fog, like a dark mist that kind of is like in the air.
Hmm.
So you think that's why it's kind of like dark?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
guys can take the health potions if you need them.
okay.
You
I
clearly
mean,
don't.
I don't. And I can
yeah,
hold on to the
system's fine.
berries. I can hold on to the berries since they're probably very light.
The
And
berries
I
will not make it through a long rest. They, yeah.
Oh.
They'll make it through a
Hmm.
short rest, but
in that
y'all
case, I think
shouldn't need to rest. But
you guys can eat the berries, I guess.
Yeah, that might be a
Since
good
like
idea.
they're probably not gonna last. Since they're not gonna last 8 hours, you
Yeah.
might as well eat them.
yeah, the goblins didn't take good care of them. They've been
And then
in that goblin air.
So, are we not taking a long rest then?
What do you guys want
we
to
can
do?
take. I think we should take the long rest when we get to our destination. Just because like we don't want to take the long rest and risk potentially running into more. Stuff.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But like, what we could do since the berries might go bad at some point, like obviously not eat them all, but eat a few just to regain some health. Because
Yeah.
I'm at 3 health and I don't like being that low. It's
Well,
not.
I don't like being at 6 health either.
Yeah.
You guys could
I am
probably
probably one
do
shot.
a short rest and roll healing dice or whatever.
Yeah. I believe it'll be. I forgot how that works.
You roll one of your like hit dice and you gain that back.
Yeah. That's what.
For
If you
most
wanted,
people, it's a D8.
I think
Yeah.
that would be probably the smartest choice at this point,
Right?
because
Sick.
once you reach Phoenix Hollow, you can take a long rest. That would be a more
Yeah.
safe place to take a long rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause I'd
And
fucking
then you
roll
said
on your guys' asses.
So what I
you said they had a you pull your hit dice, so in your case probably a D8.
yeah, okay, so I would roll a D8 and I looked it up. I would recover 1 spell slot, so I just
Yeah.
get my spell slots back.
I think it would be a D8 plus your Constitution.
Yes.
What do you usually spell
Modifier.
shots? Spell slots? When they go
5
cantrips?
plus
I'm getting
2,
confused.
so I gain 7.
Which is good.
I'm back at full. Woohoo!
So question: is anyone else taking a bow? Because I'm gonna take one just in case.
I don't
mean,
need a
there's
bow. I
three, so
have
take one
poison
each.
spray.
There's
Take it.
3 bows, so if anybody wants a bow, you can add it to your collection. If not, you can leave it there. You can
Yeah,
fucking take it with you and sell it for all I give a shit. It's worth
I don't
like
need
I'm
a
just
bow.
a
taking.
copper.
I'm taking a bow just in case.
It's
And
better to
then-
have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm guessing you're not gonna take it.
I'm
seriously?
taking a bow.
You're taking a
I'm
bow.
taking a bow. I only got like 30 foot of range. I'm taking a bow.
And then what's the How many arrows were there?
Arrows. There are 9 arrows, so each of you get
Oh.
up to 3. Or if someone's not taking a bow, you can
I'm not taking a bow, so you guys
figure
can
it
just
out
split it.
between that.
So do you want?
5
I
and
guess we
4.
split into 5.
You
and 4.
take 5, I take 4.
Got it. I can. I think I can be more useful with the range, just because I have the dexterity for it.
No, I would only use a bow if I physically couldn't get to somebody in time
Yeah.
to attack. So I'm
And I'll
happy with
let
4
you
shots.
guys keep track of all of that.
So who did we give the potions to?
Um,
There was 2 of them, right?
there's
think-
2 of them. Either I can have them, or one of you two can, or you both can hold on to them.
I'd like to have at least one because I'm a hate. I'm a
I
tank.
mean, I might grab one. Just
Yeah, you guys can both have them. I think I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
obviously
Narwhal will
have the
get
most.
one, JC will get one.
I apparently have the most AC in this group.
Sure, you see.
16.
Yeah, you
Damn,
do
you
have
do.
the highest.
I mean, I have 15. No, sorry, 15. I have 14, which isn't bad. But you know,
Yeah. Because I have unarmored defense, which is like I think my
same.
dexterity. modifier.
Ironically, Narwhal has
Plus
the
12.
lowest AC.
really.
Narwhal has 12.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
very
have
low.
I have a 12 plus my dexterity modifier, so it's 16 because I have plus 4 to for my
Oh
modifier.
my god.
Damn.
I have 10.
I have really good dex.
Yeah,
I have-
no, yeah. Sorry.
That's it. I literally have 15 because it's literally just 10, which is default, plus dex, which is
Yeah.
1, and then constitution.
Yeah, the only 2
Which is
stats I have that are
unlike
good is like my dexterity and my wisdom, and that's really all I need.
I got good strength and good con, and that's it. There's a reason I have 15 HP as a starting person.
Hmm.
I'm a HP shield.
Unfortunately, all the other stats I have is all 10.
So,
I got 2 12s. I got charisma.
did y'all want to continue following the river?
Down the stream, of course.
Are you
Sure.
guys doing anything
I'm
while
looking
doing
out
this?
for traps.
Okay,
And
what
so
about
should you guys.
JC and Narwhal? Are y'all
Yeah, I'll
doing
look for
anything
traps.
while you wander? You're looking for
mean,
traps?
I guess. Am I allowed to have my bird like not scout ahead, but just like go ahead and like see for danger?
Yeah,
Or
bird
is
ain't
that
gonna
not-
tell you shit though.
I know.
It's not gonna see anything. uh, but you do you.
I would proceed with caution. I wouldn't slow down and look for traps like thoroughly, but
I'm
I
like-
would proceed with
yeah.
caution.
I'm proceeding with caution. Like,
Yeah.
if I see a trap, I'm gonna be like, trap right there. Watch out.
Love it.
Should I roll? Should we roll persuasion, perception on this?
Uh,
Look out for just add traps.
yeah, let's do perception roll. But I'm going to keep in mind that you guys are like aware there are traps in this forest, cause I don't want to trap you guys in the forest.
Mhm.
Can I use survival for the traps? Perhaps or no?
Will that give you additional stuff?
It'll be a +4 instead of a +2.
Go for it. It'll help you better.
16 total.
If we can use survival, then I mean, never mind. My survival's the exact same as my perception. You know, I was born and raised in a forest, but my survival is terrible. It's a
I
miracle I'm
assumed
still
you guys were
alive.
being more perceptive. So I didn't add more to perception. Apparently I was wrong.
I am just a tank, bro.
I'll make sure next time I have the ability to gain proficiency, I'm putting it on perception.
Yeah.
You guys can't
I,
see
I,
for
I,
shit.
I got a 14. 14 is not bad. That's a decent perception.
14 overall.
Yeah, I don't have any pluses.
So 10 of 14. Got
So,
16.
system is very aware of all the traps ahead. Like it's just like can sense them. Um, so since you guys are all like super aware and everything, um, like y'all understand like there are traps. Narwhal, who rolled
Gosh.
the lowest, right? Am I
Yeah, I
reading
got
that
a
right?
10. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Narwhal
bad.
isn't being super careful and sets off one of the net capturing traps. However, since system is like being super perceptive on the survival side of things, system manages to cut the rope of the trap in time so that it doesn't activate and capture. Um, so I'm gonna let y'all continue so we can get this on.
Yeah. I
So
was
you
gonna actually
finally
cut it. For the system.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
Have a stick.
Originally, I was gonna have y'all roll more for traps and stuff like that, but y'all
Yeah.
seem keen on not wanting to step in traps, so I think I'll continue. You finally make your
Continue.
way through the final brush and find a beautiful ocean on the other side. The sun is shining brightly, and you hear some seagulls in the distance. To your right, the river you are following flows peacefully into the ocean. Near the waters merging, you notice what appears to be the entrance to a cave. To your left, you notice a cliff that overlooks the ocean. Where do you guys want to go?
What did that note say again? Just like
It's in the
Phoenix.
Discord. If you
Here
need
you
it.
go. Phoenix Hollow. This sounds like a cave, but like I also don't want to go inside a cave just in case.
Well, so it says it meets at the river's end in the ocean's wave hello. So, like we need to just is the river's not ending, right? Like it's still like going, right?
At this point, the river is flowing into the ocean.
Yeah, so we're at the
Mm.
river's end in the at
Okay.
the ocean.
Well, hollow could also be like I'm pretty sure that also means like in between two like hills. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so where is the
So,
lesson in the Discord? I can't find it.
it's in the
The
D&D
D&D one.
server.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
Foxdens.
it's in
D&D.
community gossip.
Yeah.
Um, you know what? I think because I'm assuming that someone should be here. I'm just gonna like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly up and kind of just peer around to see if I see anything unusual or
Yeah.
strange.
All right, I'm going to use this as a opportunity to read the prompt that I really wanted to read. So I'm glad somebody said something along these lines.
Yeah.
So system deciding to fly up and kind of see surroundings and stuff like that. Decides to do so would be easiest to go atop the cliff that overlooks the ocean. So system kind of flies up to the top of that cliff, and from the top of the cliff, you can see the sea spread out as far as your vision allows. In the distance, you can see an island on the horizon. Looking behind you, you see many trees, the forest you just traversed through, covered in a dark mist. In the middle of the forest, you see a large tree, the tree that you woke up beneath, surrounded by a veil of light. Beyond that, you see a waterfall, surrounded by more of the dark fog you've just traversed through. Somewhere in the distance to the left beyond the forest, you see a volcano and a smoke that emits from within. And to the right in the distance, you can see the tip of what you think is a pyramid.
Hmm.
So going right is the only option. Going left just kind of shows you the scenery. So,
I think we had right then. As
Okay.
much as I would like to admire the scenery,
Sounds right to me.
we're kind of like looking for a guy who apparently knows where we are.
all right.
Um,
Y'all headed to the right.
yeah.
You approach the river and notice a couple routes you can take in order to get across. Stepping stones. You see a set of rocks that form a scattered bridge. Rope swing. You see a rope tire swing dangling from a nearby tree. Partially fallen tree. You see a tree that looks like it could be knocked over. Alternatively, you could just walk through the water. But you know,
Where's the
creativity.
fun in that?
Right.
Mm.
Each of them has a different thing you'll be rolling for. Or at least some of them do.
I'm gonna go over to
So
the
who
rope
wants to go
swing.
first and who wants to go where?
Oh.
Sorry.
So we're crossing the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can either do
Hmm.
so through the stepping stones, the rope swing, the partially fallen tree, or just straight walking through the water.
I
It's
want to
fucking
walk on the
water.
partially fallen tree.
Alright, so I'll write that down. System and JC, what do you guys want to do?
Is there anything stopping me from just flying over it?
No.
I asked
No,
this
it's just boring.
I know it's the boring option, but it's the
Um,
instinctual option, right? No, I think the
So-
stepping stones. Flying is tiresome. I think the stepping stones. I make it more fun.
Okay, I guess I'll bounce across the tree. Each of us taking different paths is just fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're just crossing an ocean. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Wait, so
Foxy, why is
who's doing the rope swing?
Narwhal, I think.
What? I was doing the tree.
Narwhal's doing partially
Oh,
fallen
then
tree.
I would do the rope swing.
Rope
Then I'll do
swing?
the rope swing.
Uh, ironically, if JC and System were to swap, it would work out better in terms of your rolls, but
All right, swap then.
Swap.
I was gonna say, cause stepping stones is dexterity, rope swing is strength.
Swap.
Oh, yeah.
Swap.
Okay.
Swap. Please.
Um, but
Like last second, actually
I
just
thought it would
goes.
be
Actually, I would do this
acrobatics.
thing.
and then for reference, partially fallen tree is uh someone would roll wisdom. So
Oh, that's
Okay.
even great for me too. Why did I pick the worst one for myself?
I mean, okay. So who's doing what? We'll start with the stepping stones. Who's doing that? That would
I'll
be
do the stepping stones.
System. All right.
Yeah.
So you decide that jumping across the stepping stone looks the easiest, and you think you can show off to everyone else and how easily you can make it through. Roll for dexterity.
Oh, easy. 15.
15.
Wow.
You
I'm a plus
say
6 today.
this is easy as you take a hop. A hop, you skip across the next rock. A skip, and then jump to the other side of the river. And a jump. You seem quite pleased with yourself, and only a couple splashes of water hit your shoes as you make your way across the rocks. If you're wearing shoes, I don't
I'm
know if
not
your
wearing
bird feet are
shoes.
out. All right, well it touches your
bird feet are
little
out.
bird feet.
With talons.
I am wearing
That's how I
shoes.
do
I'm wearing,
it.
like
That's
boots.
how I do my unarmed attacks. I can't have them hidden.
I want to point out that this is what I have written for if you had rolled a 1. Only because nobody else is going this way, and so I figured I might as well read it. This was 1. You jump to the first rock, and apparently nobody warned you that the rocks were slippery. Your foot slides backward on the first rock as you faceplant into the rock in front of you, taking 1d4 damage, and becoming unconscious face down in the water. For every 30 seconds of being in the water, this player must roll 1d4 for suffocation damage as they begin to suffocate, unless somebody on the team helps them out of the water. The player regains consciousness once another player makes physical contact with them using their healing hands.
I would have died.
Yeah, because Axie would have been like, swimming.
Swimming flies across.
Alright, so we got the rope swing next. JC, you
Yes.
notice a thick tree, like that boy thick, near the river that has a tire swing you think you can use to swing yourself across to the other side. You feel like there's
Oh yeah.
really only one of two ways this can go, but you're determined to solve this simple puzzle like a monkey anyway. And when I wrote that, I thought of you.
Wow.
Because monkey. But roll for
Okay.
strength.
I did slash roll instead of command roll. I'm used to roll 20.
Yeah.
It's not that. I'm used to roll 20 too much. Give me a moment. Sorry. Oh no.
6 plus.
1 second. I'm
Oh
checking
no.
Oops, looks like someone's falling face
something.
first into the water.
Is this a saving throw? It's not a saving throw, is it? It's just a
Add
regular
strength.
one.
Just add whatever your strength is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
then
it's,
mine would have been a.
so
Yeah.
it's adding 2, so it's 8. Because it's not if it was a
Oh,
saving
no.
throw, it would have been a 10.
Yeah. Oh, then yeah,
But
no, mine's is 13 then. Still pass.
yeah. Yeah. So I got 8.
All right, I'll read what I have wrote. This says, and I quote, "You grab onto the tire swing rope and begin swinging yourself to the other side. You're nervous because you didn't realize how high up the rope swing actually was, despite the fact that you're 70 feet tall and can fly. And you're
Yeah,
realizing that
exactly.
you're kind of afraid of heights, ironically, or at least in this moment you are. You become aware that
I
there are
forgot I
rocks in
could
the
fly
river
for a
that
second.
might actually hurt you if you were to mistime your jump. Your hands begin to sweat. You wonder if you should back down and try one of the other methods.
No.
If they continue this
So,
way, or back out, um, if they
How's your
continue this
wisdom?
way, they roll a d10 to determine
A
whether or not
D10.
they make it across.
Interesting. It's an interesting choice.
How's your wisdom?
7.
They
Not
roll
great.
a 7, they make it across. But when landing, their right foot lands in the river. The player has a feeling of deja vu from a puddle they don't recognize. That's all.
Interesting.
Just a
That's
flash.
very
It's just
interesting.
it's just a flashback to the original Forest game where people kept fucking landing in that puddle. I had to bring it back. But you made it across. You know, it was a two-parter. If you had
Nice.
gotten the 11 through 19, you would have made it across fucking easily. You wouldn't have looked like a fucking pussy.
You
I'm
still don't
kidding.
look
I'm
like a
kidding.
person. Yeah. I had a moment of
A moment of
wait,
weakness.
will I have enough time to fly?
You had a
So
moment where you
Axu
forgot
is
you had wings.
Yeah.
Axu's no longer gonna fly anymore for the fights now.
Yeah, I'm
New
afraid of heights.
character development.
I'm canonically afraid of heights. Never go up. That would be so awful.
All right, so and then we have Narwhal. Narwhal
Hi.
notices a tree that is partially knocked over. Roll for wisdom.
All right. The 20, 11
Easy.
plus. Okay, that and 13 in total.
Um, I'm gonna modify the check so it passes, cause it would be
Oh.
lame if it didn't. Um, so you notice a tree that is partially knocked over, and feel like if you could find the right materials, you could create a wedge to topple the tree over, and use it as a bridge to cross the river. Uh, da, 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 da. Um, since you're smart enough and you notice like your surroundings and stuff like that, you're able to find a couple things to kind of turn them into a shovel and a wedge to kind of knock over the tree, and you just kind of knock it over and walk across and be like, "The fuck are you guys doing?" Just kind of like use it as
Having
a bridge.
fun.
Why are you being so strange?
If you wanted to be boring, I could have just flew across.
Once everyone has made it across the river, the party begins making their way toward the cave. If that's what you guys want to do. It should
I
be.
mean, is
Yes.
there any other way to go?
No. I wanted to give you the
God,
illusion.
I head straight to the. I'm gonna head straight to the ocean.
Fuck.
Yeah, I just walk into the ocean.
Fuck.
We just.
I'm not flying. I'm just walking.
We cut down some trees. We make a raft and we just go.
Dun 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 dun. Stream ending.
We did it, guys.
Alright,
Finally.
the cave looks massive from the outside, but upon entering it, y'all realize how little space there actually is. The group makes their way down a short, narrow hallway before reaching an open room, medium in size and shaped like an egg. Inside this room, there is a bed in the corner, a sofa against one of the walls, a fireplace in the other corner, with a chair facing it, as well as a few trunks of who knows what near what appears to be a campfire used for cooking. In the back of the room sits a mysterious figure, warming themselves by the fire. As you approach the mysterious figure, you witness a grandiose sight. The figure stands up and spreads fiery wings from upon its back. The wings light up brightly in a blaze of glory. The figure turns to you and says, "Ah,